Oh, what's wrong with the music?
No, I like it. It's
Oh,
great.
okay. All right. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to High Octane. I'm your host, Bob. And I have a very new and very special guest here with me today. This is the lovely Abby,
Hello.
my girlfriend.
Yup.
How are you, Abby?
Good. It's pretty outside, and I'm inside doing a podcast with you, but I'm still good.
Yes, it is actually quite nice out, but have to do it once a week.
And apparently, that means sometimes I have to do it too.
Yes, that does mean that because it's fun and it's something different to do.
Is it?
All right, so since no one has seen you on the show before, tell us a little bit, whatever you're comfortable with, about yourself.
Hi, I'm Abby. I have a golden retriever.
She's right under our feet right now.
Her name is Gypsy. She's staring at us.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a teacher for a while, and now I work from home.
Okay, stop it. Stop it. No, go away. Not away, but away.
Look,
All right, used to be a teacher, now you work from home. That's convenient.
it is convenient.
It is very convenient.
It's fun.
Is that it?
Anything else you want to know?
Whatever you're comfortable with, like I said.
There's not much to know. That's about it.
Okay.
I hang out with you a lot now,
Yeah,
and that's pretty much it.
and I'm good with that.
Oh, and I have two nieces, and they're very, very cute.
They are, yeah, I agree.
Very cute. That's all there is to know about me.
One of the youngest one is hilarious.
She's very funny. Molly's really, really funny too. But Ruby's getting the reason why Ruby is so funny right now is because she's just starting to be funny.
Well, she has no care in the world. She doesn't.
She's
Like,
1.5, so
She has no filter.
she's cute.
None of that.
Anyways,
I haven't spent a lot of time with Molly though. So.
You will. She's funny.
I'm sure. That's fine. Okay, well, now that you guys know Abby, as much as you're gonna, we're going to do the "What Are We Drinking" segment real quick, to let everybody know what we're drinking, since I'm not alone. So let's do that.
All right.
More music. All right, so we are actually drinking two different things.
We are.
I'm re-drinking the gin from last week just to finish it, but it's actually really good, especially for the money. It was only like $30.
Okay.
I know you're not a gin fan.
I think it smells really good. It smells like a Christmas tree, but
Yes, most.
I probably wouldn't mind it in a cocktail, but I'm just not trying to drink it straight.
I don't blame you. Like, I didn't acquire the taste for gin for a very long time, so I understand, and it is an extremely acquired taste. And then Abby is drinking the rest. Not the rest of it, but she's drinking Bullet Rye.
I'm just gonna slam the rest of the bottle.
Yeah. It's like half a pint. She's just gonna down it
No.
in an hour. Not really, but that's what she's got. I might switch over after this, but we have to cheers now.
Okay. I have to find my glass.
Yep.
Cheers.
And don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
We don't advocate drinking and driving here on High
I
Octane.
should have brought my new whiskey glasses over.
Oh yeah, you should have.
Bummer.
You should have.
Wasted
That's okay.
it.
We'll
Wasted opportunity.
we'll break them in right. It's okay.
Okay.
These teeny tiny little. They're probably actually candle holders.
They're not. I don't think so. They were in the glassware section.
I know, but who knows? Whatever. It's fine.
Anyways.
Anyway, we're gonna get into the meat of this episode now that that's over, the intro and the drinking stuff. As always, I'll do the racing schedule first, and then we'll get into the limited content that I was able to find this week. I didn't find a lot, but it is all relevant. So there's that. This weekend, obviously coming up, you have the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. That's Italian. It is an F1 race, obviously. That is taking place in Imola. That's the name of the racetrack. It's obviously the 19th through the 21st. And then the British Touring Car Championship in Snetterton. Is that right? Snetterton.
Where?
I'm that's got to be English, probably. That's the 20th and the 21st. And then the something super bikes. I can't remember what the BSB. It's something super bike. That's a motorcycle race in Donington Park. That's in England as well.
It's a motorcycle race?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the super bikes, they're really, really fast. And the wrecks are incredibly
sad.
Not typically. They have a lot of protection that they wear. Even when they slide a mile, you really don't get hurt.
I think they probably get hurt.
Not really.
I bet they're sore at least.
Oh, sore probably, but I mean they're wearing really good leathers and it's padded and all that stuff. So I mean they're pretty well protected. But yeah, that's the schedule for the week. There's no Formula E, there's no Sport GT or no classic racing. So any one of those, if you guys want to tune into that, I might try to watch the Grand Prix.
You could go to any of these. Which one would you go to if you could only go to one?
Of the three this week, for sure, the F1 race. But the British Touring Car Championship would probably be an interesting race too, because I've never watched any of that. But they don't come here, hence the British Touring Car Championship name.
I would probably do the motorcycle one.
Great.
Just to see it, because I've never even done nothing about it.
We can maybe check that out if there's ever one here. I don't know how much motorcycle racing is in this country, but they do this crazy fucking race on the Isle of Man over in the UK. It's through through a bunch of little villages, and it's just a teeny tiny narrow two-way road, and they're doing 200 plus miles an hour, balls out.
That's terrifying.
It is ridiculous, how scary that would be. Yeah, but since I'm from the UK, we need to get over there anyway. And if we can maybe time it correctly, we might actually be able to catch that.
There's 4 people watching. That's more than you usually get.
I know. The most I ever had watching live was 11.
I wonder if it's because of your guest.
It probably is.
I wonder if it has anything to do with me.
Probably is, because you're better looking than me.
Well, and I sent my family the link.
That's true too. But I mean, my brother typically he'll drop in, comment here and there.
I know. Usually I drop in. I guess I don't have to do that. I was gonna try to have it on my phone to see if anybody commented in case we need to comment back, but
they'll show up right here, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, they'll show up right here. They can interact live. We can talk back and forth, whatever.
Terrific.
Yep. So if anyone wants to comment, feel free.
Yeah, let us know that you're there and who you are.
Yeah. Names are good. My aunt from Hawaii, she watches a lot.
Oh, that's fun. Tell her we're going to come visit.
We are definitely going to come visit.
Yeah.
Probably soon. All right. The first actual car thing. Okay. I don't know how familiar with the new Corvettes that you are.
The new ones? Not at all.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So they changed they completely reconfigured the Corvette in 2020. It's a whole new model. Nothing is carried over. It's a completely new platform, layout, everything. The motor's behind the driver now. It's a mid-engine setup.
Interesting. That's different.
Let me show you actually what the car looks like so you have reference. We're going to be talking about the Corvette ZR1 coming up.
Okay.
And that is it will be the top of the line until the full electric Corvette comes out.
Dad had 2 Corvettes.
But that's what the current Corvette looks like.
Got it.
Let me
Interesting.
Let me share the screen for everybody so anyone unfamiliar can see what we're talking about. Yes, that's the new Corvette. Like I said, the motor is behind the driver now instead of in the front. And the reason for that is it's better weight distribution. You're able to actually utilize all of the power that the car makes,
which is a lot of power.
Actually, the regular Corvette doesn't make a ton of power.
It's not a ton of power.
You're being a smart ass right now. I love it.
I don't know. All I know is Dad had 2 Corvettes at one point in our lives.
I remember,
one of which
I remember he traded it for the GTX.
I don't know that. Maybe.
He
I
did.
do know that one time me and my mom came home from a volleyball tournament and one of them was sitting in the garage and he pretended that he had bought a Corvette from my mom and then she never was allowed to drive it.
Interesting, Dad.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny. Anyways, continue. Tell me more about this.
I don't blame him. Anyway, okay, so in 2020, this started the 8th generation of the Corvette.
Mm-hmm.
There have been 8 different versions, body styles, whatever you want to call it. This is the latest, mid-engine, like I said. Gotcha. And retail is $55,000.
Stupid.
Actually, for what you're getting, not really.
Disagree.
495 horsepower, which, like I said, isn't a ton. But for an entry-level mid-engine car that can compete on a world level, like the world stage, it's not bad. It's not bad as a starting point.
It is really pretty.
It's a beautiful car.
Mm-hmm.
I think they hit it out of the park.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. All right. So, like I said, we're going to be talking about the ZR1,
okay,
which is a upscale. It's an upscale trim level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the car you just saw was the base model's Stingray. And like I said, it had 495 horsepower. Let me close that. Well, the ZR1, I'll put it into perspective. The previous generation Corvette ZR1 made 755 horsepower.
Okay.
So there have been more details leaked this week. This article was from Sunday, actually. So I just found it today though, so I haven't had a chance to go through it, which I try not to anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
The orange, would that be the color of the car?
That is the old generation ZR1 logo and color.
Orange that's an interesting orange.
Orange works on the Corvette, but it's not like a red or a black or a yellow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, orange.
Yellow.
Oh, yellow. Yeah.
That's gross.
No. It's not like.
I mean, no, you don't say no just because I have a differentiated
True.
opinion.
Okay, true.
It's not no.
You're right.
You would say I don't think.
Well, I understand your point, like where you're coming from with the yellow. Yellow's a weird color to get right.
I don't think yellow looks good on any car, but that's just my opinion. I would never purchase a yellow car.
Okay, I mean that's understandable. It does shout, "Look at me,"
Mm-hmm.
and if you're not about that,
And the way that I get tickets, I don't need any extra eyes. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Shut up.
yeah, I do. Most certainly do. All right, so let's see what details have been leaked in specific. I've heard things about what the ZR1 is going to be like, power wise, price wise. We obviously don't know what the car is going to look like yet because they're keeping things in Bowling Green very, very hush hush under wraps.
Okay, big secrets.
That's a huge thing. Like Bowling Green doesn't bug around. Like if an employee is caught taking a picture of anything in Bowling Green, immediate fire.
I've heard that Bowling Green does not
fired.
Around.
No,
that is a place where there's no fucking around.
No,
in Bowling Green.
Not even a little bit. All right. So the ZR1 is apparently not confirmed. Obviously, it's going to get a twin turbo version of the Z06 motor, which is a 5.5 liter V8. And apparently it's going to be around 800 horsepower and 850 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of torque.
That power is coming from 2 turbos strapped to that little teeny tiny V8. So those numbers are, yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. I think it should be a little bit closer to 1,000, but that's just me. Why are we talking about the Zora?
What is the Zora?
It's a hybrid. I actually thought
the Chevrolet Corvette.
Well, okay. So Zora Arkus Dunkhoff he came up with the Corvette.
Oh, gotcha.
He's the guy that he's the reason why we have the Corvette.
He had a picture in his mind and said, "Hey, this is going to be a Corvette."
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes, exactly. He's
the
reason.
Founding father of the Corvette.
He's the reason we have the best American sports car ever.
Okay.
So they're calling this new version the Zora, but I thought that the Zora was going to be fully electric. According to this, it's going to be a hybrid, which we already have a hybrid in the E-Ray.
Yes, we do in the E-Ray.
Yeah, the E-Ray uses the base 6.2, but it has an electric battery or a electric motor for the front. I think one on each wheel actually, which makes it the first all-wheel drive and hybrid Corvette.
That is so cool.
Also, it makes it the first front-wheel drive Corvette.
Okay.
Because you can drive it on electric power only, and that's front-wheel drive.
Gotcha.
So it's just really like there's a lot of things going on with this new car, especially with all the hybrid technology, all the battery technology, and all that. So, but they're saying it's gonna be a hybrid up to 1,000 horsepower.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the ZR1 is going to be rear-wheel drive, but the Zora will be all-wheel drive since it's a hybrid, apparently. Which this article is dumb because we're supposed to be talking about the ZR1, not the Zora. Kind of annoying when they do that. Weight of the Corvette is up, but the track times are down, obviously. With the new configuration, they can play around with the weight, and even though it's a heavier car being a hybrid, it's still going to be much, much quicker.
Fast. Very
fast.
Cool.
And we'll probably see a little bit of that later on because they did the lightning lap at Virginia International Raceway recently, and Virginia International Raceway is the most technical. It's the hardest track to drive on in America.
Okay. Why?
It's long. It's very technical. It's ups and downs and lefts and rights and blind corners, and it's just a difficult track to drive on. I've never done it in person, obviously, but I've done it in video games, and it's a tricky track.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very tricky. But yeah, we'll maybe see a Corvette in that list later on. But let's see. New transmission, blah, blah, blah. Don't care about that. Chassis upgraded for the Zora, obviously, because it's a hybrid and it's heavy. They're obviously going to have to reinforce the chassis for that. Exterior for ZR1 and Zora will maximize performance. Obviously, there's going to be active aerodynamics, fins and scoops and whatever else every fucking where, which is obviously required when you're going that fast.
Real fast.
Yeah. The interior will probably be pretty much the same as what we have now. I don't know if you've seen the current Corvette's interior.
No.
All right, I'll show you right now. Because it's ridiculously nice. Let's see. C8 Corvette. Mm-hmm. Where are you? Pictures.
Whoa.
This is a right-hand drive version, but you get the idea.
It looks like a freaking plane.
That's exactly the point.
Pretty cool.
It's modeled.
I like the two colors.
Yes. Yeah. The two-tone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can get I don't know how many different colors, but you can also get the seat belts to match and the stitching to match. And you can customize the shit out of it is what I'm getting at. Mm-hmm. But this is the current interior. It's far better than
the steering wheel is kind of cool too.
Yeah, it's kind of squarish.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's different for sure. It's kind of more of a yoke. That's what they call a yoke.
Yoke.
Because it's not round. But what was I going to say? The C7, the previous generation of the Corvette, the interior in that car was good, but it still wasn't great. This I would describe as great.
Okay. Why do you think that this is better than the other one?
So it's a cockpit. It's a cockpit design, based on the jet fighters. So it's more driver focused.
Right. Everything's like tilted.
Yes, everything is kind of angled toward the driver. And what I like most about it is just I'll tell you what I don't like about it first.
Oh, great. Thanks.
There's no manual transmission option.
Okay. Bummer. What's next? What else do you not like about it?
That's it.
Okay.
Everything else is, to me, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The driver position, because I've driven one of these things, the driver position is great. And I'm very, very tall. Like they say that this car won't accommodate anyone over 6'4".
And you felt fine?
I'm 6'6", and I wore a helmet, and I was fine.
Okay, well then it's cool.
Yeah, there's plenty of room. I like the entire layout is very convenient. It's very easy to work. Your shift buttons, since there's no shifter like handle, they're right here. And then all your infotainment is in the center, obviously, digital dash. And then right here, those are all,
what is that?
Those are all buttons.
Buttons for what?
Your seats,
Eject.
your AC, the fan. I don't know what all the buttons are, but these are all buttons. And I think that just keeps the look clean.
Yeah.
I really do. Because this is already here.
It's like hidden into the seam between the driver and the passenger.
Exactly. So this is already a thing. Why not utilize that space and just put all your random buttons there?
All those random buttons go right there.
Exactly.
Right. So
that's the interior layout. I'm like I said, I'm sure that the Zora and the ZR1, they might have upscaled materials, some carbon fiber, some Alcantara maybe, but the overall layout is probably going to be the exact same. The software might be different because they have a valet mode.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if like you get your car valeted and you put it in valet mode, if they do anything shady in your car, it will record it.
Oh, that's cool.
That is
cool. Especially because if you could afford that type of car, you probably are someone who uses the valet fairly often. I don't even think there is a valet at any of the places in the town we live in.
No, most certainly not.
No.
No. Not even one.
Not a one.
Nope. All right. They will be available soon. It says not coming to market till 2025, so that's not very soon, but whatever. And this says they will cost a pretty penny, which obviously.
Duh.
The Z06 retails for $106.
Oh gosh.
The ZR1 is one step further, so I'm going to guess that the ZR1 will start at least $130. That's at least.
Why not?
And I'm probably lowballing it. And then the Zora, being the 1,000 horsepower model, that one's probably going to be closer to $200,000.
Easy.
But the argument for that is the next 1,000 horsepower petrol powered car, not an electric vehicle, is now $2 million.
Whoa. A lot of money.
There you go. So this is a bargain supercar.
Bargain.
At $200,000.
Like shopping at Ollie's, but for cars.
Maybe not quite that much. It's for what you're getting, the look, the performance. $200,000 isn't really that much when you consider everything that you're getting. And if you're in the market for a $200,000 car, which we are not,
cannot relate.
We are not. But if you're in the market, this is a very, very look at this car, go drive it, experience it, put it up against any McLaren, any Porsche, any Lamborghini right now. And I guarantee you it will compete. And seeing the Huracan, the Lamborghini Huracan that Sergio rented for his nephew, I think it was his nephew's wedding, the interior of that car was shit. It's a Lamborghini. for $250,000.
Okay, when you say the interior was shit,
it was shit. It was plastic.
Let's think of better adjectives. So plasticky.
It was
what else?
cheap.
Cheap looking.
It was cheap.
Gotcha.
For $200,000 plus.
You should have a good interior.
A very good interior.
Right.
It needs to be in it to have a good layout. It needs to have features. It needs to have good materials. This car it was bad.
Bad.
It was bad. It was just a cheap interior. It was cool to ride in one. I'd never ridden in a Lamborghini before, but
I gotcha.
For what you're paying, shitty interior. And I didn't share the screen on that, but there weren't any pictures, so the sharing of the screen doesn't matter.
Oh.
Do we have a favorite color of the new ZR1?
Craig with the comment.
Do we have a favorite color of the new ZR1?
Well, what are the color options?
I don't.
Do we know?
That's what I was going to say. I don't know 100% what the color options are going to be.
Let's look. Well, why don't we do this? You pick one, and then you pick one that is not an option that you wish was an option.
I can already go ahead and tell you what I would want my Corvette to be.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's available.
Yeah.
Let's find out. All right.
Are you going to share this?
Yes, I will share it. All right. So this is C8 Corvette blog. I don't know how good this article is going to be, or this website, whatever.
I think red is a great. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
It's not a stock color.
Which means it's not like one you can get from the factory.
Right.
Okay.
Insider info, blah, blah, blah.
Because this is all like he said, she said. It's not all facts yet.
There's your weird, no. That's a brown color. Caffeine brown.
Ew.
You need to see it in a better light. Let me go back.
I think that gray one was pretty cool that you said.
Wasn't stock.
Right. And then I think white and red Corvettes are always really pretty.
It depends on the white. And I know that sounds weird because white's white, but white isn't white, actually.
Oh, my God.
There's so many different shades and variations of white that you can get into.
Yeah, you're right.
But all right, let's see. 2023 Corvette colors.
Ooh, okay.
Caffeine metallic. And I can look up any of these that you want to see.
All right.
Which bugs me that they don't have them on here. Caffeine metallic, it's a very dark bronzy color.
Okay.
Arctic white is Arctic white.
Yeah.
It's just super white.
You can just go down the list.
Ceramic matrix gray metallic.
Okay.
Hypersonic gray metallic.
Okay.
Black. Very basic.
Mm.
There is an amplify orange, an accelerate yellow, torch red, rapid blue, red mist metallic tint coat, Elkhart Lake Blue Metallic, Silver Flare Metallic, White Pearl Metallic, Tricoat, and a Carbon Flash Metallic.
Okay, I think that I would go with either. Okay, well, you're scrolling. So
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Is the torch red like a deep red, like your shorts? Do you think?
Yes.
Okay, I would either go between that or the black because I think the black might look a little bit like the Batmobile. That would be cool.
Not mean to do that.
Do it.
I closed the page.
Oh, we'll just try to remember. What would you pick?
All right. Torch. I'm going to show you the torch red first.
Okay.
So that was there's the torch red. That's it.
You got to share it.
I'm going to share. I'm going to. Okay.
My dad did not like that you didn't respond to that comment.
We're working on it.
He's
working
not
on
even
it, Craig.
watching anymore. So
oh yeah, no, he's not on there.
He was like, "I'm out."
Yeah, you didn't answer. I'm done. Peace. Sorry,
That's
Craig.
Freaking hysterical.
We were working on it. We were looking at what was available.
Anyways, torch red.
This is your torch red.
I like that a lot.
Very good red.
It's a great red.
Yeah, it's a very good red, and I love all the black against it. It just
Uh-huh.
it separates it enough, sets it off, and it just got the look.
Can it
I
have
love
an all black interior?
Yes, you can.
I think that would look cool.
Yeah, you can for sure. For $100,000 that they're marking these up to, you can have whatever you want. It's practically. I know I can. I see her out of my periph.
Mm-hmm.
This is my lap.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is the torch red.
I like that one.
It's a very, very good color.
Did you share this?
Yeah. They're looking at it.
That's good.
Yeah, they're looking at it. All right, well, let's see.
The black one.
Okay, let's do black.
Oh.
Balk. Yeah. There's black.
See, it is kind of Batman mobile-y.
Batmobile-ish.
Yeah.
Esque. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, I like that. I like the red better, but then I think my second choice would be black.
I mean, all black. Black on black looks good just about 100% of the time, but I agree with you. Red is it's more of a sports car, supercar defining color. Red is just a really, really good color, especially certain brands. Ferrari, Corvette, Lamborghini does a decent red. But Ferrari and Corvette are like synonymous with the reds.
Cool.
It's like ridiculous how good the reds are. And then I'm going to show you the blue quickly. See, Corvette. Flip back up because I don't remember what it's called. This one, all right, 2023. Was it the Rapid Blue or the Lake Blue? I can't remember which one I want to look up. Let's look up both of them now. I think the Rapid Blue is too light, but it's still a good blue, but it's not my favorite. Yes, this is that blue is too light for me.
Yeah,
it's too light.
It's that's an interesting.
It's a decent color. I don't hate it, but it's just too light for my taste. Mm-hmm. Now let's look at the other blue, which I still can't remember the name of.
Lake.
Elkhart Lake Blue.
Right.
All right, Elkhart. Look at the Z06.
Ooh,
now
that's the one that you would want.
That is the blue that I want. That's the color I want. Craig, that's the color I want. Elkhart Lake Blue. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty for sure.
That's my vote.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There's the Z06 in that color. 670 horsepower. $106,000 if you can find it at retail. Base model, obviously. They top out, I think, at 160. But it's the most powerful, the fastest, the best handling car to ever come out of America. That car right there.
Okay.
Yeah. I like it. Anyway.
Clearly.
But yeah, those are the colors. Those are our picks. She wants red. I want blue.
I don't know. I kind of like, well, yeah, you're right. I like the red the best.
Yeah. Thank you. Kick-ass car, though. Yeah. I love it. And driving one is a completely different experience. Like driving one yourself, obviously you don't get the full experience of what the car is capable of. Mm-hmm. But when you're chasing a professional racing driver, this guy behind me, it's just that much more fun. Mm-hmm. It was stupid how fun it was.
Cool.
I almost wrecked it.
Not good.
Not really. One of the stupid driver nannies kicked in and I didn't know what to do. Mm-hmm. So there was a section of the track where you could safely pull off and not be in the way. And that's where it happened. So I just pulled off into that area and it finally turned. And I didn't have that problem after that, but it freaked me the fuck out.
It's like when my mom has a new Volvo, mm-hmm. and when she shifts lanes without turning on her blinker and it like does the auto correct, she flips out. She wanted to return it after like because she couldn't adjust to all of the automatic.
My Cadillac had that lane departure shit.
God, she hates it.
Oh yeah.
It's also because she's not a great driver, so she's like constantly on the lines.
Oh, Susu.
So
Susu, I hope you're not watching.
She probably no, I don't think she is.
Oh my goodness.
She'll be fine.
All right. I won't repeat what you just said.
I'll say it to her face.
Okay. Never mind.
Go lay down.
Susu's not a good driver, people.
Go lay down.
But yeah, that lane departure thing, it like fights you unless you signal to make a lane change. I would, yeah, I did the same thing. Don't feel bad, Susu. All right, so the next one is a Cadillac. Unfortunately, it's an SUV. Not a huge fan of talking about crossovers, but this is their hot rod version of the smallest SUV that they make.
Okay.
I haven't read the article. I don't know all the details, but It's definitely going to be interesting what they decide to do with this.
Was it boring?
It's not boring, actually. It's a very attractive looking vehicle.
But is it blue?
You can get it in blue.
No, let's scroll down.
Oh, it's a good blue too.
Okay.
Oh, same blue we paint. Same blue we paint the XT6. So all right, so it's going to be a Blackwing version, which is their hot rod version. Like I said, details are not known yet, but we'll get to it. Let me put it into perspective for you. Okay. The CT4V Blackwing current has a twin turbo V6. Makes 480 horsepower ish. I'm rounding up, and it is ridiculous. It's about an $80,000 car, fully loaded. The CT5V Blackwing has a supercharged 6.2 V8 that makes almost 700 horsepower and is ridiculous. So and that one's probably with markups 120,000. So this is the XT4, their smallest SUV. It's a small crossover, like I said.
Is this the blue that you like?
No, this is that rapid blue.
Okay.
That's not the good blue.
I don't like that blue.
I don't either. But the vehicle itself is actually very attractive. It's got that CT4, CT5 front end, and it has the rear. Hopefully there is a picture of the rear so I can show you. But the rear is pretty nice too for a smaller SUV. There's your interior.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's got the updated Escalade interior. So that's good. It's all moderned up. It would probably have the Ultra Cruise driver assist. There's the rear. Not bad. It's got the signature tall Cadillac taillights. Looks pretty. It looks good for a rear end. A lot of rear ends are kind of afterthoughts, bland and boring. That's actually pretty nice. But that's the vehicle. So let's go into details. All right, let's see. MSRP for the CT4V, which is not the Blackwing, is $46.5. You get a turbocharged 2.7 with 325 horsepower, which is actually pretty decent. All right, so now let's scroll down here. Now they're talking about the Blackwings. Okay, so they're probably speculating on power and what powertrain they're going to be using for it because nothing has been actually confirmed. But what they're saying is, let's see, could get the 3.6 liter V6 with 472 horsepower and 445 foot-pounds of torque, which in a small SUV, I'm a fan. As long as it's all-wheel drive. Because if it's not all-wheel drive, there's no point. It's an SUV. At the end of the day, it needs to be all-wheel drive. And a darker blue.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to see what they do with these SUVs as Cadillac goes away from internal combustion, which they've already started with the Lyriq. But like I said, these last versions of the internal combustion powered vehicles, it's going to be interesting what they do to send them off. You know, if I'm in charge of Cadillac, I'm putting the biggest, more powerful engine under everything. Everything. I mean, why not? You're not going to be making internal combustion engine vehicles anymore. Why not send them off with a bang? You know, I mean, use you know the best of what you have. 1 year, make 1,000 of them. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Send them off with a bang. Like Dodge is doing it. Why not? Why can't you? You have the engines, you have the transmissions, you have the technology. We can rebuild him. $6 million man. Didn't catch that reference. Sorry, I'm old.
You are.
That's older than me though. So. I don't know. Like I said, it's just going to be interesting to see what they do.
I don't like that blue.
I don't either. I like the name of the blue, but I don't like the color itself. Rapid blue.
Yeah.
That's a good name, but it's a bad color.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. But it looks good. I like it.
It is a pretty car.
It's very aggressive in the front. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't own one because I'm too big for it, but it's just, Anyway, moving along. All right, so what? Oh, is Gypsy there? Yes, and she's underneath us constantly. Well, she's actually laying down, relaxing now. Yes.
We're 40 minutes in and the dog, she's up.
Yeah, she knew we were talking about her.
Yeah.
Yes, she's here. She's being very needy.
Yeah, I don't know what she might need to go outside.
What if she needs to go out and walk her, babe?
Do you want me to leave?
You're coming back.
Okay, I'll sit here.
All right. Anyway, okay, so you think Italian supercar. What do you think of?
Italian supercar?
Yes.
Am I supposed to have an answer to that?
Maybe.
I don't want to sound stupid.
3 very iconic brands. 2 that you've heard of. 1 you maybe have. Iconic. I mentioned one earlier. I mentioned 2 earlier,
I don't want
actually.
to say it in front of the microphone in case it's
Yes.
Okay. Lambo.
Yes. Lamborghini is 1.
I didn't know if it was Italian or not.
Yes.
You have to think of more? Okay.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
But I did mention one of the other ones earlier.
To me or on this podcast?
Both.
Oh.
We are talking to a screen. Ferrari.
And yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay, so those are 2 of the 3 things that you think of when it comes to Italian sports cars or supercars.
Yep.
The other one's Maserati.
Okay.
Which is basically a poor man's Ferrari, which they're still not cheap, but you know what I mean. All right, well, there's a new company coming out of Italy.
Okay.
And they have released their first car, which is technically considered a supercar. And we're about to look at it.
What's its name?
I don't even want to try.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
I'll give it the phonetic try, not the Italian try.
Okay. Let me share the screen so everybody sees.
Let's see here.
All right, there it is. That's the name.
Frangivento? Or is it Frangivento?
Okay, your pronunciation is probably better than mine.
Phonetically, to me, it looks like Frangivento, but that might be a J sound in Italian. I do not know.
Hard G, like my last name. Dummies.
Okay, calm down.
Just because it's a G doesn't
How
mean.
do you tell people to say your last name? Because I've started.
I don't even correct them anymore.
Okay,
I don't even correct them anymore.
I usually just say Toronto, but with
a J.
With a Joe.
A J.
With a Joe.
Yeah, Toronto. But anyway, no, I don't even. I won't correct them unless they ask if they had it right.
That's because the other way it sounds like super cool.
No, it doesn't. It sounds ignorant as shit.
Okay, chill.
But I understand why people pronounce it that way because that's exactly how it's spelled.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Yes, I know. All right, this is the FV Frangivento Sorpasso. Very Italian. You can name this Italian 850 horsepower supercar. Blah, blah, blah. That's the title of the article. I don't know why. There's more pictures. There's the front.
Oh,
It's
I hate the logo.
terribly ugly. The
logo.
logo is garbage.
The logo.
The front end is
sucks.
horrible.
Yeah, I don't like the front end either.
Mm-mm.
I don't like that butt of it either. What's this red thing sticking out?
Well,
Is that a light?
let's see what it is. I don't know yet.
Interesting.
Like I said, I try not to look at any of these articles beforehand. Those are taillights, actually.
Sticking out like that? Like
Yep.
a sticker? Oh, I hate that.
There they are.
I don't like that.
The rear is terrible too. I don't like it at all.
It kind of looks like a toy car.
Oh, it's definitely a Hot Wheels brought to life.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it would be like a good real car, but like a toy car would be fun.
Yeah. Actually, you're right. I agree with that. All right, let's see. It's going to have all-wheel drive, a V10, 610 horsepower, supercharged. Well, the GTXX will be supercharged. 850 horsepower. 2.9 to 60 and 345 kilometers an hour top speed, which is 215 in the right country.
So it says there's no pricing yet, but do they have a release date yet?
July.
By July.
Yep.
Ooh.
Be
They
delivered.
don't have pricing yet, and people are ready to buy them.
A lot of these cars sell out before they even start being built.
Dumb.
Yeah, people are stupid and they have too much money.
Yeah.
If I had to guess what this thing's going to run, I don't know about materials. I don't know about the interior. I don't even know how big the car is. It looks pretty small. If I'm going to guess, obviously I don't know how many they're going to build. I don't know how much financial backing they have, but if I had to guess, $500,000.
Cool.
That's my guess anyway. I'll try to remember to keep updates on this thing.
Lots of money.
It's too much money for an ugly ass car like that. I don't care how it performs. It's ugly as shit. No, I can't pick out anything that I like about it, look wise. Can you?
They tried their best.
The wheels are okay.
Somebody will like it. I mean, whatever.
It's probably sold out. Why, I don't know, but it's probably sold out.
Somebody's cup of tea.
Too much money.
Yeah.
All right. Does that. All right. So, are you a fan of Lexus at all?
Lexus?
Lexus, yeah.
Why did you say it like that?
Because I fucking hate them.
Lexus.
Yeah.
Didn't sound like that's what you said.
I said Lexus.
My mom had a Lexus up until her Volvo.
Okay.
She was uptight about her Lexus.
Are you a fan of Lexus?
No, I really don't care about them. Never have I wanted one.
Okay.
I would never buy one.
Okay.
I think that they look like grandmother cars.
Pretty much.
So if you're a grandmother that likes your Lexus, I support you. It's just not for me.
Well, Lexus built a car back in the early 2000s that actually still looked like a granny car, but it had some balls.
Honey, that was a horrible analogy.
No, it does. You're about to see it.
Okay.
It's
granny
called-
car with balls. Let's do this.
It's called the Lexus LFA.
LFA.
Yes, this is their version of a super/hypercar.
Is it a car or is it a crossover or is it what is it?
It's a car.
Okay.
I'm going to give you kind of a backstory on how it came to be and what the major issues with it were.
Okay.
So the backstory is it took 10 years to develop this car.
All right.
I don't remember exactly when it came out to market. Let me see. It's LFA years. I don't know how long they made it. What years? Okay, 2010 to 2012.
Okay.
That's how it was a 3-year run, and I think I want to say they started developing the car around 2000, 2001.
Okay.
The problem with taking 10 years to develop a vehicle is when it actually finally hits the market, it's obsolete. It's already obsolete.
Because they started it 10 years ago, so the whole world has changed.
Yes, technology's changed. Everything has changed. The look of vehicles, materials, everything has changed. 10 years is like forever in car time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you the original LFA. Okay.
Show me.
All right. First, I want to show you a normal Lexus. Okay.
I've seen a normal Lexus, but
well, I'm going to show everybody else too.
Okay.
The IS. I'm just going to use the IS 300. Okay, from let's do 2000 because I think that was a thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, good.
That's a Lexus IS 300. Let me share the screen so everybody can see what I'm talking about and why I'm talking about it. Okay. IS 300 from 2000. It's yellow. I know. Disregard the color.
It's not a pretty color.
Disregard the color. There's your typical Lexus from 2000. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm going to show you the LFA that cost $400,000 when it was new.
You have feelings about this?
Yeah, I have deep feelings about this, and it's absolutely
okay. So this is a $400,000
insane.
car.
Yes. Wait, what happened? Why don't I?
You got rid of it.
No, I didn't. It's right there. Browser has blocked your screen. Why? Fuck off. Wait, I hit the wrong thing. Give me a moment, folks. All right, here we go. Got it. All right, so this is the Lexus LFA from 2010.
Okay.
Whatever. Can you looking at just looking at it?
Yes.
Does that look like $400,000?
No. No, especially not after looking at all the cars we just looked at.
That was $400,000 in 2010.
It looks like they tried really, really hard to be something they're not.
Which is exactly what they did.
That's the vibe I got.
So it took 10 years to develop. This is what they came up with. It had a very high revving V10, which I'm going to play a video for you so you can see, so you can hear how wonderful it sounds. That's one of the positives of this car.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to have any.
Wonderful it sounds.
Okay.
Holy balls, does it sound good. One of the best sounding cars literally ever. This car.
You know what? I've never really paid attention to how a car sounds.
Ridiculous.
Dad does that. He'll crank his cars and just sit there and listen to it.
We're dudes.
Weird.
That's what we do.
Weird.
But literally, when this car hit market in 2010, the Nissan GT-R also hit the market.
Okay.
So the difference, the major differences, this was $400,000. The GT-R was $60,000.
Oh God.
This car was rear-wheel drive, GT-R all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
This car made 550 horsepower. I think the GT-R was right at that.
Okay.
The GT-R ate this fucking car's lunch in every aspect. Okay. Acceleration, top speed, handling, everything.
But this one was still $400,000.
$400,000.
Okay. Dumb.
Ridiculous.
I don't love that word, but you love that word, and I'll use it. It's dumb.
What's wrong with dumb?
I don't know. It's just not very nice.
Nothing wrong with dumb.
It's just not a very nice word.
It's not the word you don't want me to say ever again.
There's a lot of words I would love for you to not ever say again, but anyway.
All right, so let me show you the interior also, because it sucks too. It sucks. It's fucking look. Oh no, that's not right. Hang on. Where's the LFA interior? The original. That's it right there. That's boring as shit.
It's kind of bland.
That's boring as shit.
The red is awful.
$400,000, and that's what you get.
That color red is awful.
$400,000. Granted, this is 13 years ago, but still, $400,000, and that's what you get. That's what you have to be. That's what you sit in.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Okay.
Don't love.
There's a new one.
Oh, cool.
Coming to market.
Can't wait.
A successor, if you will. For the 2025 year, it's going to be a hybrid, a hydrogen hybrid. No, I'm sorry, a hydrogen twin turbo V8.
Hydrogen fueled.
Completely different.
Beast is what it says.
Well, it should be, considering the 5-liter non-turbo makes like 500.
I gotcha.
This thing should be a monster. Obviously, and these are renderings. These are not an actual car.
They're ideas?
Yes.
Okay.
Of what it could look like.
Possibilities.
Yeah. Now, it doesn't look terrible. There are design aspects from other vehicles that I do see.
I don't know why I pay attention to the logo, but the logo is on the wrong part of the car.
Yes, it is.
That's so weird.
Yes, it needs to be on the
top,
angular part of the
weird.
fascia. Yeah, that placement's
it's kind
terrible.
of like the exact same way that they do it on a Jeep, but a Jeep's whole front is flat. That looks weird.
Yes, that is incorrect. I agree. There are design aspects of the first LFA that I can actually see right now. The wheels are cool. There's too much. Lamborghini angle going on in the front.
Where's the door handle?
Probably
Up
under
there?
right,
Yeah.
probably right under here, or it might be a button or something.
Gotcha.
There's the rear.
I like the rear better than the front.
Rear is definitely better than the front. I agree. The triple exhaust is cool right in the center. I like the light bar that goes all the way across. This subtle little spoiler. I like it. Yeah.
I think the back looks better.
For sure, I agree. Okay, so I'm sorry. The V10 in the original only made 450 horsepower, which is even worse. Not even 400 foot-pounds. So, yeah, another negative for that. But again, I'm gonna play you a video of how that car sounds. Ridiculous.
This for the front of this car is so ugly.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's
oh my god,
awful.
That is.
It looks like an angry person.
Nothing is good about that.
It looks like an angry person.
An angry old person.
Yeah.
Like a scorned old man.
And I don't like it.
No, it's terrible. Now that angle of the rear doesn't look as good.
No, it doesn't. You're right.
This looks better.
That looks better.
Yes. This does not look good. No. I don't like it either. There's no details on power or powertrain or anything like that. It does say a hydrogen-powered 5-liter V8 with 2 turbos strapped to it. So if it doesn't make at least 700 horsepower, don't even fucking waste your time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna waste my time. I will not purchase that car.
Good, because it's probably gonna be like 500 grand.
Because you told me not
which
to,
is
I will not.
Stupid. Wouldn't pay 500 grand for anything from Japan. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I don't feel bad for saying that. Not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not at all.
All right.
They're going to call it the LFA 2. Really? Real original there, Japan.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm on a rant.
We know.
I'm sorry.
We all know.
All right. So we're going to talk about the VIR lightning laps. And then I'm going to give you your choice of 3 lists that we can run through.
Okay.
Cool? Okay. VIR, like I said earlier, is Virginia International Raceway in Virginia. It is by far the most technical, the most difficult track to drive on in this country.
Mm-hmm.
This country, obviously. Mm-hmm. There are way better tracks in Europe just because they've been around longer and they're more storied and historical and awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, VIR is pretty ridiculous. So it's a good benchmark for this country.
Is that a Honda?
That is a Honda, yes.
Interesting.
There's a Hyundai right there, which fuck off.
Okay.
Hate Hyundais. Not going to get off on that rant.
Okay.
So I can talk about it for 30 minutes.
I don't want to talk about it for 30 minutes.
All right. Let me share the screen so everybody knows, again, what we're actually talking about. One thing. VIR, this is the overall layout of the track. This is the exact layout.
Oh, I see why it could be tricky.
Very tricky.
Yeah.
Especially through this section. And then here's the elevation change.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah. So
a lot going on.
So you've got all that. Yes, absolutely. It's 4.1 miles long.
Yeah.
Which is pretty long. It's not Nürburgring long, which is 13.2 miles.
So when they do races on this, how many total miles are they going to be doing? Or do they generally
It depends on what type of racing you're doing. In this, I don't think they go by miles. They go by laps. NASCAR goes in miles. So that determines how many laps. But in this type of racing, I think it goes by laps.
Oh, okay.
All right. So bitch. I didn't even notice that. I wonder why they call it that. That's funny. Hog pen. You got some weird names for these snake. The snake.
Infield.
Oak tree.
And bitch.
And bitch, yeah. And then you have
taking the turnaround bitch.
Then you have the spiral. Some weird.
Took the turnaround bitch down into a spiral.
Some weird.
That's funny.
Some weird corner names, but I like it. I dig it.
I wonder why.
I don't know either.
It's goofy.
I don't know. All right, so let's go through the combatants first. I don't Can't tell what all of them are in this picture, but all right, we'll go down through. Fuck it. Screw it. All right, here are the contenders. All right, the contenders: Subaru WRX.
Oh, so these are just like normal ass cars.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
These are the tier 1, quote unquote, the bottom of the contenders: Subaru WRX, Volkswagen Golf GTI, the Hyundai Elantra N, and the Hyundai Kona N. So those are your tier one combatants and
bottom of the barrels.
All right, so give me your pick. Which
of
one
those ones?
Of those 4.
I would pick the Volkswagen.
I'm going Subaru.
Well, you're gonna lose, so enjoy that.
Probably not.
I think Volkswagen always just has like a 70s vibe to it, just like a chill vibe.
Well, the GTI is always, it's pretty much always had the same recipe: small but powerful engine.
All of them are ugly, by the way. None of these choices are like fun.
No, they're not great. But of the 4, you're going Volkswagen.
I think I'm going to go Volkswagen.
I'm going to go Subaru. That's fine.
And we'll see who wins.
All right, so tier 2.
Tier 2.
BMW i4 M50, which is, I want to say, a hybrid. The BMW 240i xDrive, which is internal combustion all-wheel drive. Toyota Corolla GR version, the Honda Civic Type R, the Toyota GR Supra, and the CT4V Blackwing. Why is that a tier 2 car? That should definitely be a tier 3.
I already know which one you're picking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got?
Of those ones,
of
I'm
going
to go with I was going to go with this first BMW, but I hate the grill of it. I think it's ugly. No, I know we're not voting based on the prettiness of the car, but I certainly am. So I'm going to go with that.
I agree with you.
No, you don't.
I do.
Shut up.
I absolutely do. This grill.
It looks like giant nostrils.
BMW has caught so much shit for that grill.
That's an ugly grill.
It's terrible.
It's bad.
It's either the beaver tooth or the snowshoe grill.
It's not cute.
No. I call it the beaver tooth grill. Sergio likes snowshoe.
I think the front of cars always look like people to me for whatever reason, and it just looks like somebody with giant nostrils to me.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's really bad.
All right, she's going BMW M240 iXDrive. I'm going Cadillac. For sure, I'm going Cadillac. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? It's ridiculous.
Anyways,
that's the Blackwing too. All right, so they skipped tier 3 for some reason. No, they didn't.
Those are them.
This is 4. Why is this 2? And then it goes back to 4.
And there's 3.
There's a 3. Oh my! This just pissed me off.
Well, it's just cars.
This can't be right. The Z06 is a level 3, but the GT4 Cayman is a level 4. You can.
I feel like you're holding back a little bit.
I am. This shouldn't be a tier 2 either. The RS3 should not be a tier 2. That should be at least a tier 3. This isn't even accurate. We can't even get a good feel for it.
All right, let's do tier 4 then. Those 3 ridiculous. Tier 4s.
That's what I'm saying. 4, 4, 4. Then it goes to 3.
Well,
and then it picks winners.
Okay, hold on. Go back down. What about those 3? We could pick the tier 4s.
There's 4 tier 4s. This Mercedes, the AMG SL63.
Okay.
There is the BMW M4 CSL with the same front end. Lamborghini Huracan Technica. And then the Porsche Cayman GT4 RS for some reason.
I like the first one.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
I'm going Lamborghini.
Okay.
Easily. Lamborghini. Fastest, lightest, best handling. Most expensive, obviously, but I mean, you get what you pay for.
Well, you win.
This is really dumb.
Dumb.
All right, so what are we talking about now? All right, these are the lap times.
Oh, okay. So what is it? 4 miles?
4.1 miles.
Okay.
These are the lap times.
Gotcha.
This is tier 1. Subaru WRX, 11 minutes or 3 minutes 11.6 seconds. Gotcha. This isn't terribly bad, I don't think.
Nobody picked the Subaru though.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Dumb.
Shut up. But the bottom of the barrel of this list, I don't really think that's bad. I don't know what the. Hang on, let me see what the lap record for VIR. VIR lap record. No, I want the all-time lap record. Damn it.
2:43.
Here you go. This is their website.
1:56.
Minute 56.3.
Ooh, by a Shelby.
Yeah, GT500. Actually, pretty impressive.
We're not playing right now.
All right, so it's 1 minute 56.3 seconds is the actual record. So 311 for a Subaru with not 700 horsepower.
Not bad.
Okay.
Subaru.
Not bad. And then you have the Volkswagen. They got it in 0.2 of a second quicker. So you beat me.
Oh, we should have bet. Damn it.
No. We don't gamble on this show. Anyway, you got me by 0.2.
I won.
Fine.
I win. Can you please?
No, ma'am. Go away, dog.
Dog has gone rogue.
Oh, Jesus. The Hyundai Elantra N did it in 4 seconds faster.
Okay.
That's actually really good.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive.
That's really quite good.
Quite.
Yes.
It is quite good.
She makes fun of me for saying that. It's okay, though. I'm quite okay with it.
You are quite okay with it.
The Hyundai Kona is actually more than a second faster than the other Hyundai. How is that even possible?
Mm-hmm.
That's an SUV. This is a car. Probably a little bit heavier.
Is it light? I was going to say, is it lighter?
Could be. Definitely could be. Yeah, headphones are too quiet. There's no background noise.
Yeah, it's kind of just stale.
Kind of weird.
Weird.
It is pretty weird.
Weird.
No feedback at all.
Weird.
It's very weird. When you're used to it, it's weird when there's none. All right, so this ugly ass BMW that we didn't choose, 304.7.
Gotcha.
Which is only
2 seconds faster.
Not even. It's like a second and a half quicker.
I gotcha.
Pathetic. That's gross. Ugly ass car. It's not even much faster than a Hyundai. Pass. Pass.
Next.
There you go. 3 minutes. 3 minute 0.6 seconds.
Yep, I won.
Yep.
Again.
You're 3 seconds quicker
I won again.
than this ugly ass thing.
Actually, we both picked that one. No, we didn't.
No, I picked the Cadillac.
Oh, so maybe I lost.
So it's going to be faster.
Come on.
It's a lot more powerful too, though. So understandable. Toyota Corolla GR 259.6, sub 3 seconds. Not bad, especially for a small car like that.
Yeah.
Good luck tuning it, though. A little bullshit 3-cylinder in it. Honda Civic Type R, one of the ugliest cars ever built. 258.8. All right. So I say it's ugly because it is, but what it's actually capable of doing is pretty impressive.
I really hate that. I don't know why I care so much about logos, but that logo being red, I hate that.
That's a Japanese thing.
I hate that.
They don't do that over here, typically.
It looks,
typically.
I don't like that.
On the Type Rs, they do, but it's typically not that color. And you can just change to black if you want.
I don't like it.
It's very simple. It's an ugly ass car, though. But what it's capable of doing, like I said, is pretty impressive.
Right.
So yeah, 258.8. That's moving for, a high hatch, what they consider it.
Right.
The Toyota Supra, this is the GR manual version, 255.6. Now, you don't know this, probably.
I might.
But BMW and Toyota did a collaborative effort, and this is basically a BMW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's collab.
Just a different body.
Teamed up.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Underneath, it's all BMW.
Gotcha.
So I don't like it.
Okay.
It doesn't do the Supra name justice. Because the Supra in the late 80s, in the late 90s was an icon. It was
an icon.
One of the most sought after Japanese vehicles literally ever. This does not do the name justice at all.
Shame on it.
Yeah. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Yeah, I said it. I don't have any shame about it either.
Okay.
255.6 is what it did. So it performs pretty well, but it's a BMW.
Yeah.
Cadillac. Yes. A full second quicker
You looked ahead of time.
than the Toyota. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I never do.
Mm-hmm.
Never. I just know Cadillac has finally started making good performing vehicles.
Right.
Hey, I do this every week. I know cars.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is the third year I've been doing this shit. Hopefully, I know what I'm talking about.
Tone it down.
Maybe a little bit. What do you mean turn it down?
You're yelling at me.
I'm not yelling. I'm expressing.
Mm-hmm. I still won the first one.
You did, but I'm 2 for 2.
Okay.
Or no, we're still in tier 2.
Oh yeah, we still have one more to go.
I'm sorry.
This will determine.
Yep. This will be the tiebreaker. Yes.
We should have freaking bet.
No, we shouldn't.
Why?
I don't know. Yeah, 254.6.
Here's the bet.
All right, here we go. You lose. I win. 252.6 for a convertible, though. That's kicking. That's pretty good. Convertibles typically aren't known for their, track prowess, but that's pretty good. Pretty good. And then we have the Audi, which should not be a tier 4.
Mm-hmm.
252.5 though. I mean, it's faster than the Mercedes.
Barely,
but it's faster. And I like Audis better than Mercedes anyway.
Shocker.
Right?
I'm absolutely shocked.
BMW M4 CSL. Oh, it's terrible. Completely terrible.
It's not. It's ugly.
Yeah. And BMW has caught the most shit for it.
Good try, BMW, but I do not love.
Not really. But it did do 247.5, which is 5 seconds quicker than the RS3.
Fast as hell, but
yeah. No.
Anyways.
Terrible. Lamborghini obviously was going to be up there. 243.9. Not the fastest though.
So you didn't win.
Nope. Well, I beat you, but my car isn't the fastest. Your car wasn't the fastest in the first one either.
I still won.
You just beat me.
No, I won everything.
No?
Yeah, I think I
That's
did.
kind of not how that works.
I think it might be.
I don't think so.
Okay.
We're going to have to take a vote. Is that what it means, folks?
It means that I win.
Did she win? Did she win? Did she, though?
Gypsy, did I win?
The Porsche. 240.5.
Shut up.
Not the fastest, though. Look at what's next. Corvette Z06.
Yeah.
240.5. That's kicking, though.
Yes.
Shit. 2.5 seconds quicker than the Lambo.
Yep.
About 80 grand cheaper.
Yep.
There you go. Corvette Z06, 238.6, which is almost 2 seconds quicker than that Porsche. Lady.
Oh my God.
I'm not throwing your toy right now. That's a Z06, which is currently on sale for $100 million. Well, up. Shit, I've seen them closer to 300 grand.
Okay.
Shame on you if you buy it.
Yep.
That's the quickest one.
Oh.
That's the quickest car they tested this year on the VIR 238.6.
Very fast.
Chevy Corvette. Yes. Score 1 for the Americans.
Okay.
That's right. Anyway, the runners up, I guess.
A Kia?
Kia Carnival, a minivan. Whoever's idea that was needs to be kicked in the dick. Because I almost guarantee it was a dude. 339.1 though. Actually not slow. What was the Subaru? What was its lap time?
I don't remember.
311.6.
331, you said?
I think so.
Listen to her.
311.6. 339.1.
It's still kind of slow.
That's a minivan.
Well, it's 4 miles. So what? 4 miles at 60 miles an hour.
That's a minivan.
Whatever.
Not bad for a minivan. A runner did it in 25 minutes, 44 seconds.
That's cute. Very cute.
That's actually pretty funny.
Super cute.
Kind of silly, but funny.
Kind of.
All right, so there's that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like doing that kind of stuff. Just seeing how far these cars have come. Like it's absolutely ridiculous. We talked about something like that with my dad when he was on last. Can't remember. It's not important. We're not going to rehash the past. All right, I'm going to give you 3 choices.
Okay.
Best V10 power cars ever.
Okay.
9 ugliest SUVs ever.
Okay.
29 extremely strange cars. Which, by the way, that reminds me. Go ahead. Figure out what you want. Which list you want to do.
I would like to do the strange ones.
The 29?
If that's okay.
Yeah, perfectly fine. All right. This is what the Lexus LFA sounds like. I forgot I was going to show you this.
Oh, all right.
I just want to find a short video so you can hear the car.
There's 214 right there.
214.
Are you going to show?
No, because they can't hear it. Yeah. That's not even as high as it can rev.
That's kind of cool.
That sounds ridiculous. Are you kidding?
It sounds kind of cool. I will say the old Challenger, Dad's Challenger, sounds better than that.
Oh, it's a different sound. It's an
meatier.
old big V8.
It's a meatier sound. That was almost like a delicate sound compared to his.
That I understand exactly where you're coming from. You know, your dad's 72 Challenger. It's got that big V8 and it's
very
just
hearty,
gruff and aggressive.
Yeah, it sounds cool. But that one was aggressive, but it's smooth.
It's just a completely different sound. It has, it's a V10 and it revs super high and the exhaust is tuned to actually sound like that. But it's legit one of the best sounding cars ever made.
Very cool.
In my opinion.
Yeah. All
right. So we're going to do extremely strange cars.
Okay.
29 of them.
29 of them.
I found this today, actually.
Let's go.
So, all right. Talk about that. Well, hopefully real fast because I got to pee.
Yeah, so does the dog.
Okay.
So it's an orange.
That's just the cover photo, which obviously it will be in the list, but that's not the first one we're going to talk about. I have a feeling I've seen most, if not all of these.
Okay.
I haven't looked at this particular list, but we are probably going to be making a lot of fun of these.
Okay.
What are we doing?
I'm in charge.
No.
Where are they?
You're not in charge because I have to scroll.
Okay.
All right. Number 1. I think
that's so cool.
I've seen this car in person.
That's cute. I like that.
I've seen this in person.
Okay.
It was in Chattanooga.
Very cool. I think it's interesting and fun.
We went a couple of years ago down there in Chattanooga. That was there.
It looks like almost an airplane from a long time ago.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cute.
Kind of weird, but yeah. Very strange, obviously.
But cute.
But yeah, it's cool. And I've seen it in person.
Yeah.
Say it again. Tesla Cybertruck. Well, all right. Give me your honest opinion on this fucking thing.
Absolutely ugly. It looks like it was made of tinfoil.
Horrific.
I'm sure it has a purpose and it's probably got wicked technology behind it. However, it's not cute. Nor is it
it's not a truck.
I just don't see it being desirable.
It's sold
actually,
out.
there's people who want to drive it.
It's sold out.
That's dumb.
It's ridiculous.
I'm sorry. If you want to do that, that's your call. I just don't want to. No, it's not dumb.
Totally stupid. Yeah, I mean the Cybertruck was announced I don't know, before COVID. Still not on the road. They still haven't even started producing them.
Okay. And people want them. Gross.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I hate all of them.
Oh, this looks like actually kind of funny. It kind of looks like something that would go to pick up Austin Powers. That's kind of the vibe I get. A little bit, right?
Yeah, kind of. Me and Sergio have talked about this car. I don't know how many times on the show.
It looks like a character from The Simpsons.
It definitely looks like a Pixar character.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
Okay.
I really have to pee. I can't.
Should I do it without you?
Yes.
Just leaving me on your podcast alone.
Yeah. Scroll to the next one. Talk about. I'll be right back. Oh my god.
He's peeing his pants right now. That one's kind of spooky. It looks like something that would be in an episode of Wednesday, which is a great show if you haven't watched it. Is it also like what they put dead bodies in? I don't know. I think it's kind of cool though. I like the tires. Next. Oh, very cool. I like this one. I don't know. I think all the wheels are excessive, but maybe they had a purpose a long time ago. Oops. Let's go back. The lights are cool. If it rains, you're screwed, right? But other than that, it's kind of cool. This looks like a surfer's car. What is this? It's a Ford. It's almost kind of like a bus / submarine. Next. Wow, we're burning through these. Oh, it's like a lighter. Interesting. It's a promotional vehicle. That makes sense to sell lighters. That's cool. It's not cool like just as itself as a car, but as a promotional thing, like an advertisement, that's kind of cool. I do not like that the tire is not centered on the hood. Or actually, I don't like that the tire's on the hood at all.
Oh, yeah, the Volkswagen thing.
That's weird.
Yeah.
How was your pee?
Oh my god, it's like a minute long.
Yeah,
watch out.
She has to pee too. She's jealous.
Well.
Yeah.
All right, so how many do we do here?
I already did these.
No, I know, but I want to see them. All right. Fiat Multipla is fucking garbage.
God.
Terrible car.
Burning through what all people have already seen these.
Well, I get to talk about them too.
All right, go.
All right.
I said that was kind of cool, and it looked like it could go on an episode of Wednesday. Oh. But I also said it also might look like there might be dead bodies in it.
Oh, most certainly. Both. Yeah, both.
Yeah.
It just looks strange.
I think it's kind of cool, though.
I don't know. It's fine.
Next.
That's just stupid.
I thought it looked kind of cool. I said two things. The wheels were excessive, and that if it rains, you're screwed.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is pre-war, obviously. So this was the kind of style.
But didn't they they still had full doors.
Doors, yes. Windows, no. Windows weren't a thing until post-war.
I mean, they could have extended the door to go all the way up. Didn't they used to have that? Doors that would go all the way to the top of the car, not just like open area. It's not like that looks like a wagon.
No, typically not.
Anyways, whatever.
Yeah, it sucks. Why 8 wheels? It's so dumb.
It's excessive. It's excessive.
Pretty terrible.
I didn't know. I don't know.
Gymaxion.
I said it looked between a bus and a submarine.
And a what?
Submarine.
A submarine. And it looks like airplane-y too.
Mm-hmm.
Without wings. It's very strange.
It looks like a surfer would buy it to put surfboards on top of it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like
interesting.
This is the motor.
Yeah.
That's where the engine is. It
Yeah.
has to be a giant engine. Doesn't say. Lame.
I said that as a vehicle, this isn't that great, but as an advertisement, that's kind of cool for an advertisement for Zippo. But
it's a perfect advertising vehicle. But yeah, what they chopped up a Chrysler New Yorker, that was a waste of a vehicle. That's me. But for what it's being used for, yes, she's right. You are correct.
Oh, that doesn't happen often.
Volkswagen thing. All right, we just came back in.
That.
It's whatever.
I hate the tire on the top of that.
It's the whole thing's terrible. It's ugly. It's a convertible. You can fold the windshield down like in the old Jeeps. So yeah, the spare on the hood's weird.
Right.
Why put it there?
I don't know. It's weird. And it's not centered. And it's just like, it looks like someone tossed it on top of the hood and then forgot about it and drove off with it on top of the hood.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Sucks.
All right, Nissan Cube.
I've hated those always.
They've always sucked.
I will say they look like Pixar-y. Like they look like they would be a really cool car in a Pixar movie.
They're asymmetrical.
But they're not.
It sucks.
For the real world, I don't love.
Yeah, the boxes on wheels, the Nissan Cube, the Scion XB, the Honda Element.
No, just not cute.
No, the Ford Edge, they're all terrible.
Yeah.
This isn't strange. It's horrible.
Okay, next.
Sucks. Oh, yeah,
I kind of like that.
Chrysler turbine car, yeah.
This looks like it would be like in a really old James Bond movie.
The villain car.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Because James Bond always drove an Aston Martin, and good on him for doing that.
Okay.
GM had a turbine-powered vehicle too around this time in the 60s. Look at how many friggin' RPMs.
Jeez.
60,000 RPMs.
It's a lot. It's a lot of RPMs.
Do you even know?
I don't know what RPMs are, but I know that number is large.
Revolutions per minute. That's how many times the engine actually turns.
Oh, okay.
Every minute. 60,000 times.
That's a lot.
Do you know what the highest revving street car does?
I would love for you to tell me.
11,000-ish.
So it's a lot.
60,000.
Gotcha.
That's ridiculous. But it only makes 130 horsepower, which is nothing. Go ahead. Oh, what in the world?
That's cute for an advertisement.
Cheeseburger car.
It reminds me of the car from Dumb and Dumber that looks like a dog.
Kind of.
Similar vibes.
Maybe at a glance, yeah.
Similar vibes.
That's ridiculous.
That
should not be on this list.
It's definitely a truck, right?
Probably like a Suburban.
I think it's a
Blazer.
truck.
I don't know.
No.
LLC Rocket.
No. This looks like somebody had too much money to spend and bought something ugly with their money.
Well, this is a modern take on an old race car that could be street legal because it has turn signals. Yeah. Has 143 horsepower, 10 forward gears. Good luck driving it comfortably.
You could not fit in that.
55 units. Oh, no. No. They only built 55 of them. We'll never see one over here. I've seen these.
Those are cool.
I've seen those.
Those are scary. I wonder if they tip easy.
No, they don't. They tested them on Top Gear. Yeah, they do actually surprisingly well.
I wonder if it feel like when you're driving it around a curve. I wonder if you feel like you're going to tip.
Maybe. I mean,
you probably have to adjust.
I think you can't, though. I think there's like.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a way that they keep it
obviously,
balanced.
I've never driven one.
That's cool.
I don't think they send them over here. 65 horsepower, 660 cc 4-cylinder, 120 miles an hour.
That's cool.
It's actually not too bad. I probably wouldn't be able to drive one of these either.
No, you would not.
They look pretty tiny.
They do.
But they're interesting. They're good for these small English towns, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it works.
They probably have a good purpose.
Yeah.
There's a lot of advertising.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I don't know if what are these propane tank advertisement?
Butagaz car.
Is it for propane? What is it? What is that?
Don't know what they do. Some kind of French company.
It had loudspeakers so that they can advertise.
Yeah.
In the streets. So on top of being ugly, it's also annoying.
Very.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next.
It's like a not fun ice cream truck.
Yeah, like it just.
Yeah.
You don't even get anything out of it. They just scream at you.
Just buy our shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your shit? Annoyance?
Yeah.
Nissan Landglider. I've seen this too.
I just think it's just like irrelevant, not needed.
No, not at all. Because it's a single person transit vehicle. It turns like a motorcycle, but it looks like a car. It's really pointless. I agree.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Feels irrelevant.
And I think it's electric too.
I think this keeps falling.
I think It probably does. It might need to be tightened. Did you know the Lamborghini made an SUV in the 80s?
I actually think that's kind of cool.
I love them.
I think that's really cool.
I think they're cool as shit. They're heavy as fuck, though.
Yeah.
They weigh like 4 tons.
Produced for the U.S. Army, but the contract was awarded to Hummer.
Yeah, they wanted to supply us with it, but no.
Very cool. I like it.
The Hummer was much better.
I like the color, too. Like that off-white.
Yeah, it's like an eggshell white. Yeah,
like safari.
Yeah, for sure. Like a sandy,
I like
whitish. Yeah. I always thought these things were cool, and not a lot of people even knew they made them because they didn't make a ton, and that was the sole purpose was to provide the military with them. But I guess since they didn't get the contract, they kind of they made them more of a civilian type vehicle, and they sold them to the public. So, I mean, it was a failure for the military, but good on them for repurposing them and selling them. I agree with you. I think they're cool. A V12 SUV.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm dig it.
Next.
Oh, well.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
A bird's eye P car.
I think that would be cute for advertising purposes, but other than that,
actually, this car was the butt of a meme. The meme is
I know
this car, and then the caption or the whatever the words are. It's like, this is what happens when you sneeze in a smart car.
Okay, that's kind of cute.
It's funny.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't, but it's whatever.
I think it's kind of darling.
It's fine.
All right.
It goes 50 miles an hour.
Can truck.
I wouldn't be afraid to go 50 in that.
If you get hit by anybody, you die.
If you take any kind of corner, you die.
Yeah, probably.
Well, maybe not die, but you're definitely flipping.
Next.
Stupid. It sucks. All right. Oh my God. What in the world?
Creepy hate.
1968 Oldsmobile American Quality Coach Jetway 707. That's a mouthful.
Dead bodies are in it. I hate it.
I don't like it at all. 12 to 15 people could fit in the thing, and they made 52 of them.
Creepy.
Shame on you, Oldsmobile. That's a General Motors product at that time. Shame on you.
Okay. Next.
That sucks. You dummies.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Glenn from Facet.
It almost looks like a geo tracker. Remember those?
I do remember those. My buddy, actually, Sergio's cousin and Danny's brother had a pink one.
A pink one. My high school best friend had a stick, and it was like a blue, and they picked it up in California. It was like a little surfer girl car. We loved it.
His was a manual too, but it was pink.
Yeah.
Very pink.
That's fun.
55,000 pounds in 1983 is what this thing was supposed to sell for. That's a whole lot of money back then.
No, thank you.
No. 50 of them. They only made 50. Oh, 50 found homes. I'm sorry. So they probably built more, but they only sold 50. That's pretty bad.
Oops. Okay.
Pretty bad. Average price of a home in London.
Dumb.
In 1983.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they only sold 50.
Yeah.
It's not even that good looking.
No.
It's actually not good looking at all.
No. Okay.
Why is there even back seats? It's pointless. All right.
The
Tatra T77. This is a Czechoslovakian car.
That's kind of cool.
They've never made good vehicles. It's not the ugliest thing ever, but it's not. I guarantee it's not good.
I was just kind of like, eh.
It's a 3-liter V8 with 60 horsepower. Talk about not technologically advanced. Oh, but it was later boosted to 75 horsepower.
Hey, let's go.
Fucking hot rod right there.
Let's go.
300. What? Whoa, what? They sold 21.5 million of these things. Wait, no.
No, they didn't.
The Beetle sold 21.5. They only sold 106 of these in 3 years.
One was sold at a U.S. auction just this past March.
Yikes. $390,000 for a shitty Czech car. Wow. Well, the rareness is probably why it sold for that much.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's not the ugliest thing ever. It gives me Jaguar vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of that era. It looks like a Jag from then to me. The headlights, the fender skirts in the rear, the whole roof line. That's Jaguar. Next, fastest shed.
No.
That's stupid.
100%.
I'm moving past that.
That's kind of the same vibe as the little green thing.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that first word. It's German.
Oif.
I'm going to go with that. Yeah. The electric, obviously. Electric car.
I don't like it.
Weighs 350.
I like the green one better.
Weighs 350 kilograms, which is 750-ish pounds. The range is 60 miles. For back then, that's actually pretty good. 1940 or around the 40s is when this was a thing. 60 miles of range. That's more than the original Nissan Leaf, like 10 years ago. That's pretty good for 100, almost 80 years ago. It's pretty good, and it could do 43 miles an hour.
Not as fast as the green one.
Kicking, like slow down, dude. 43 miles an hour. No, it's not as good as the green one. But for 1940, it's pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the PLP 50. That's the smallest. That's the smallest petrol-powered car in the world.
It's very cute.
Yeah. Jeremy Clarkson, who is shorter than me, but not by a much, but weighs like 50 more pounds than me, drove one of those.
Is it only a one-seater?
Yes.
It's cute.
Very much. No. Wait a minute. I've got to give him details. 4.2 horsepower, top speed of 37 miles an hour, no reverse gear. It's got a 50cc engine.
Just spin in circles to turn around.
Well, no, you have to get out and actually pick it up and turn it around.
That's cute.
Yeah. In 2011, it was revised. Still had the 449cc Honda engine, but it was upgraded to 4.8 horsepower.
Nice.
With a CVT. And the top lower top speed of 28 miles an hour, which is dumb.
Okay.
I have more power but less speed.
I don't know.
Shame on you, Peel. The price was around 15,000 pounds.
Interesting.
What's that, about 20 grand?
I don't know.
Our money?
I don't know.
I don't know the conversion either. But this car's stupid. If I could even get into it, I'd be shocked.
You couldn't.
Like my grandfather's Miata, I can actually sit in, but I can't drive it. Physically, I can't. This probably couldn't even shoehorn myself into it. I got really long legs.
You do?
Maybe.
Interesting. Haven't noticed.
No? I need you to pay more attention, babe.
That was a joke.
I know that. I'm feeding the joke. Next. I'm moving. The Cadbury's cream egg car.
That's cute. It is what it is.
Perfect advertiser.
Yeah, that's cute.
And I love Cadbury's. They're delicious.
No. They're not that good. We can fight about it later.
They're my second favorite Easter candy.
Well, I didn't know you were supposed to have favorite candies based on the holiday.
Well, they're seasonal. You can't buy them all year.
I know. Is your first favorite the Reese's?
No, black jelly beans. I don't care. Vomit all you want. They're delicious.
Disgusting.
I love them.
That's cool.
Tasco, 1948.
I don't like the covers on the wheels.
It's not cool. I don't like it at all.
It was cool at first. And then I looked at it and it's less cool.
Not at all. Wait, what? Sue GM when Chevrolet released a Corvette with a similar roof design. Suck balls, bro. Similar roof design. Okay. Really? This dude went broke and he was hard up to make money, so he sued GM because something was slightly similar. Ass. What a tool. Gordon. What's that word, babe?
I don't know. Burig?
Burig? Gordon Burig, you suck. Shut your hole, Wang Chung. There's a Yamaha 0x99-11. from 1992.
It looks like a toy car.
I think it could have been something, though. Yamaha is really good with motorcycles. Had they kind of taken their engineering and expertise and just added 2 more wheels, I think it could have been a player. I really do. Source the right engine and transmission, make it mid. It obviously is mid-engine. Well, actually, make your own engines. You know engines. Make your own motorcycle engines. This could have been a thing. Like I just don't. I don't think they probably didn't have the interest that they were looking for, or they didn't have the capital, or I don't know. The reception might not have been great. They might not have marketed it properly. Who the fuck knows? But obviously, it never got built. But I think it could have been a player. Honestly, it really could have.
I think it's ugly.
That's not the best looking vehicle ever, but you tweak it a little bit. I mean, it looks a lot like the supercars of the era. Honestly, it really does.
Okay.
400 horsepower, 3.5 liter V12. I'm sure it sounded freaking phenomenal, but yeah, obviously it never went anywhere because we're talking about it. Next is, oh my God.
Yeah, we've seen like 3 of these in this slide.
I know. Toyota iRoad from 2013. Obviously, this is a 3-wheeled city car.
Yeah.
Single seat.
It's probably useful
30 miles on
for
a single,
wherever it's made. But
30 miles on a single charge. I mean, in a village.
That's great. But
you could do well, but you take this to Tokyo or Shanghai or wherever the hell you're trying to take it. I know it's 2 different countries, but you know what I mean. Good luck. Sucks.
And the orange.
There's your cover photo, the outspan orange.
That's cute. It's great advertising.
It's just like the green thing.
Yeah, it's cute. It's bigger than the green thing.
It's definitely bigger.
I know. Calm down.
Designed and built by the Brian Thwaites Company of Sussex between 72 and 74. Used by South African orange producer Outspan to promote its fruits around Europe. So it's, just another marketing vehicle. But it works. It looks like an orange. That's it? Wait, no, it's not it. Amphicar.
I like it.
I think the Amphicar is actually pretty cool.
It's kind of cool.
Especially when it was in the, in the market. It was in the freaking 60s. Like, why can't we make a car now that can be driven on the water?
I don't know.
60 years later.
I don't know.
Like, I just don't. I know it's a niche market, like an extremely niche market.
Mm-hmm.
People that want to drive to the river and then take their car
into said
the
river. Yeah.
Niche market. I get it. But we could make...
It would make fishing fun.
We could make some shit.
Fish from your seat.
Yeah, we could make some shit. Like...
Anyways.
Come on, man. I don't know. It is very strange, but I don't hate it.
The end.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
That wasn't 29, was it?
Yeah, it definitely was.
Son of a bitch. All right, whatever. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, we're at a minute. We're at an hour 43. We can do the ugliest SUVs ever made.
This dog is going to pee on your floor, but that's fine.
Well, if we have to mop it up, we have to mop it up. This one won't take long at all, I promise.
Look at her.
All right, so these are the ugliest SUVs ever made, according to Road and Track, which is a very reputable magazine. I don't take put much stock in them, but we'll see what they have to say.
Okay.
It's only 9. This will put us at 2 hours probably. So Honda Element, 100% accurate.
It's very ugly.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
One of the only SUVs that I can think of off the top of my head right now that can rival this thing is the Pontiac Aztek.
I don't remember that one.
I'm gonna show you then. It's probably on this list, but we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
Ugly.
Fucking terrible.
Isn't that doesn't the Breaking Bad guy drive it?
Walter White has one in the show. Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
Okay.
Terrible.
I can see it.
Terrible.
Got it.
Okay. Honda Element. I've been inside of them. Like what they can do, and actually the space inside is actually pretty impressive. Like there's a lot of space. But
It's just ugly.
But we're talking about looks. Yes, it's ugly as shit.
The front is awful.
Every single like attempt, because they changed it a couple times. This is, I think, is the most modern one. Bad, really bad, really bad. Okay, that one I agree with. Hey, number 2, Pontiac Aztec.
We just talked about it.
This is the early Aztec. All this plastic cladding down the side and on the fenders and the bumper. That went away in later
and the shape
versions,
of it just sucks.
but it's still bad.
Yeah.
If you had seen the concept of the Aztec, you'd be like, where did they go wrong? Where was the wrong turn? Because the concept was actually pretty cool. Pontiac Aztec. Let me look up the concept real quick so you can actually see it. Albeit still not great,
but it's better.
Better.
It's still ugly, dude.
It's still bad.
It's still ugly.
But it was better.
Okay, anyways.
It was better. All right, moving along. Pontiac Aztec. Yeah, I mean, that goes without saying. Both of those were going to be on this list for sure.
Yeah, both are ugly.
Those are 2 guaranteed to be on the list. Any list when it comes to ugly SUVs. Dodge Nitro for fucking sure.
I hate that car.
Terrible.
It's so ugly. They even tried to put flowers behind it to make it more appealing.
And I've never heard any good things said about it from anyone.
Well, it came out in 2007. They got rid of it in 2012.
That's actually probably 3 years too long for the Nitro. It was terrible. Underperformed, heavy.
It just looks like there's like not any metal on it.
It's a Dodge Jeep. That's what it is.
It's gross.
And Jeeps are heavy.
It's gross.
Typically. Gross. Not the Wranglers, but yeah, it's bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah. And honestly, Dodge has been chasing General Motors with the Hummer ever since they both hit the market.
Yeah.
Like, obviously the Jeep was a first. Like, it was on the market first, and the military adopted the Jeep. But as soon as the Hummer hit, it was much more capable. It held more people. You could armor it pretty easily. The early Jeeps were just as basic as it got. You could ship them in a crate and put them together with hand tools, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Those early Jeeps.
Yeah.
Like, they were throwaway vehicles is what they were. Honestly, Jeeps have come a long way. I will concede that, but they're still not like the best thing ever. I don't know.
Ew.
Isuzu V-Cross. Yes, I know these things.
I've never seen one in real life.
I haven't either, honestly. But they're pretty bad.
They're ugly.
Pretty terrible.
Again, this looks like an ugly toy car.
Yeah. And shame on this is a General Motors product. Isuzu. Manufactured for 3 years. Nothing good.
Yeah. No, it's not cute.
No. The design, the capability, the powertrain, probably the interior was shit. I mean, nothing was good about it. So, yeah, there's another one. I'm going to Subaru B9 Tribeca. If that's not on this list, I'll be shocked.
Okay.
We're 4 vehicles in. So if that's not on there, I'm going to be pretty surprised. Lincoln MKT.
Yeah.
That goes without saying.
The roof is awful.
Well, it's too much glass. Obviously, this is a concept, but the MKT actually did get produced, not in this exact form, but this front end made fucking production and it's garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. That whole generation of Lincoln, even the Navigator or the Aviator or the MKX and all that alphanumeric bullshit, they're all this front end and it's all bad.
Yeah, it's not cute.
No. Anyone that bought a Lincoln in this era over a Cadillac, shame on you. Nissan Juke.
God, those were so popular though, weren't they?
Oh, they were fairly popular.
I think I've seen several.
They weren't like the most like out there. What do you want?
She has to go pee.
Tell Mom to take you pee. You can go, babe.
I'll wait till we're done. We're almost done, right?
Yeah, we're almost done. Nissan Juke is, in my mother's opinion, one of the ugliest vehicles ever built.
They are.
And I can't stray too far away from that. It's pretty bad.
You're right.
It's pretty terrible. Hey, go change. Go. She said no. But I mean, like, what is this headlight configuration and this grill?
I bet the visual, like when you're driving down the road at night, it's probably really dark because you're not getting much light from
You
those.
can't be.
Yeah.
They're way too high. They don't project that far. I don't know how it's safe.
Right.
Exactly. It's like those bro trucks that are squatted in the rear.
Yeah.
And you're staring at the sky. Like, that shit should be illegal.
Oh.
Nissan Murano Cross Cabriolet, yes.
Dumb.
Yes. It did not sell well at all.
Well, look at it.
It's a convertible 4-seat SUV.
That doesn't make sense.
None of it makes sense.
No.
And the Murano itself was bad. Normal.
Yeah.
And then they chopped the roof
top
off.
Yeah.
It's just horrible. Nissan, you've done some good things. This isn't one of them.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Yeah, we're both doing the head tilt. Honda Cross Tour, same thing.
I don't hate this as much as I hate the other ones.
Of this?
Of any of them. No, go down.
This is the worst thing?
No, I'm saying I don't hate this Honda
as
much
like
as I hate all of the other ones.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I like it a little better. Yeah. Slightly better. I don't love it at all.
It's a tall Honda Accord station wagon.
Right.
It's not like, it's again a niche market. I think the back is weird.
Yeah.
But I mean,
the back kind of looks like a Subaru.
Yes. This is exactly what it is. It's their version of a Subaru.
It's ugly.
They didn't execute well. Subaru, that's their shit. Honda, stick to what you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's not good. Bentley Bentayga, I agree with that. I think it's ugly as shit.
Again, this looks like a car that they would have used in the show Wednesday.
I mean,
like it looks like
it's a Bentley.
Tim Burton probably has one of these.
I don't know.
I think
I could maybe see it, but I mean, I like Bentley. I love Bentley. I always have, probably always will. But their attempt this at an SUV, they missed the mark. They tried to build a bloated Bentley. Mm-hmm. It's a bloated Bentley. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't work. In my opinion, this just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And Rolls-Royce did the same shit with the Cullinan. They made a bloated Phantom.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. If you want to build an SUV, fine. Come up with something new, something original. Don't take the Bentley Continental GT or the Bentley Flying Spur and just fill it full of air.
Right.
That's exactly what this looks like, and I don't like it. I never have. George will disagree, which is fine, but I don't like it. I just don't like it.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to.
I know. I'm just trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Whatever, that's the list. Those are pretty bad SUVs.
They were.
Did we like any of those?
No.
No, we didn't. So one list that I actually pulled off of the internet got it right.
Yeah.
Because I don't always agree with everything on those lists that we do. I mean, typically they're pretty good, pretty accurate, but not sometimes. Anyway, did you have fun?
I had so much fun.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't think you did.
I did. I just don't know. I definitely don't know as much about this as you do. So I learned a lot.
And that's fine. You don't have to be an expert. Hell, I'm not an expert. I'm nowhere near an expert in any aspect of the term. But, I try to, like I always say, I just try to find relevant things about the industry, upcoming stuff, recalls, silly stuff that we can laugh at and make fun of, which we did. And we just, Yeah, super laid back, and it's just supposed to be fun.
Right.
So, as long as you had fun, and if I taught you one single thing, I did my job.
Terrific.
Perfect. All right. Anyway, Abby, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
And everyone else, thank you for tuning in. But until next time,